Alright, hey guys, welcome back to another one. We're back here on our trusty tier list maker, ranking AFL club logos on, sorry, not logos, their songs today. So I just stuffed something up here, hang on. Oh my freaking, we won't worry about that, but yeah. So we're going to get straight into this one, and we're going to start off with the Adelaide Crows. Now, the Adelaide Crows, I actually like their song. This song's pretty good. Been around for a little bit now. Not too old, not too young, but yeah. I'll put these in a B. Like, it's not bad. Like, the Crows or South, it's kind of enjoying to get a little bit of that culture in there for Adelaide, and I just like I just like the Adelaide song. It has nice themes and that. The Brisbane Lions now, I particularly, another one of those love. Is it better than Adelaide? I feel like it's just top-notch A. Like, the starting music, it's actually not bad. I kind of like their song, I'd say Lions, Adelaide and Gold Coast are like those ones that are, they just really bring your attention and get you into the game, of the team, and really helps you to understand the team for others. So, finally my keyboard's disappeared, which is a great thing. All I needed to do was tap it. It was bloody simple, but yeah. Now I've got Carlton now. Their song is very old now. I know it is relating since Carlton are a very old club. But I'm not really a fan of it. So I'm going to put it in C. Like, I'm not really a fan of the Carlton song, just a bit too old, but we are the Navy Blues. It's not all that bad. I think it's just a little bit, over. I think their song's a little bit overrated and sometimes underrated as well. I'd call it mid, which is probably a C category. Like, you wouldn't really do anything. Collingwood, now good old Collingwood. It's just, I like their song, especially the start. You're kind of engaged at the start as well of their song. It's one of the favourites. Good old Collingwood. It really just suits them. I'm going to put them in front of Adelaide, but, like, those two are probably, they're probably one of the good ones for the B category at the top there. So, yeah. Now, the Dons. Now, their song, it's not too bad, but then again, like, it's not really that, engaging. Well, it's engaging. We'll see the Bombers fly. It's kind of like the Sydney one. Actually, no, it's kind of like the GWS one, isn't it? Has that deep, it really does match the Bombers. It has that deep voice, but, like, I'll put it after Carlton, but I think the Carlton one is just a bit better. You know what? We'll swap those two around, actually. So that's mine. Now, Freo now. I feel like the Freo song is overrated. I am used to it, so that might be why. But I feel like it is overrated. I know it's rock, and I am a fan of, like, Freo. I do like Freo, and their song, I think it's very engaging, but I think it's just a bit too rockish, which, it's meant to be rock with the guitar. That's why I love it. That's why most people love it. But that just brings it the overrated, It's kind of like the Saints song, but, like, it has a lot of repeating words, and I'm going to put it at the end of, I'll put it in front of Carlton, I'll put it in front of Essendon. It'll go and see, but I love the Freo song, but I do think it's kind of overrated a bit, that's my thoughts, though. We got Geelong now. I really love the Geelong song, it just rhymes. It's just such a nice flow for the old Catters. It's definitely up there. I'll put it in front of Adelaide's one. It's really probably not as good as Collingwood's, but it's in between there. Really like it, yeah. Now the Gold Coast Suns now, I really love theirs, and I'm going to put it in front of in S. We have to have one in S, and it's going to be the Suns. Now, the Suns, they never get into S for anything. We know that they haven't really made much progress, but for the song, I think most people would put them in the S. That's just it brings pride. It brings hope. It brings more, like, that stuff to the club that really can make them rise in the future. And, I think it's just a really nice song, and I love it, like, seriously. Now the Giants, I'm going to put these in D. Like, I know it is kind of, some people make a laugh out of it, like, there's a sound from, Greater Western Sydney. But, like, it's not all that bad, but I have to put one in D, and it is the Giants. It's arguably difficult to put Carlton's theme song in front of the Giants, but, there's just not really any like in the Giants for me. Oh, sorry there. Had a voice crack or whatever, but, putting them in D. So, Hawthorn. We're a happy team at Hawthorn. It's not all that bad, but I think it's better than Carlton's. It's better than Essendon's, but it's not as better as Freo's. Like, there's some parts that are really good in it that I love, but then again, like, some people do overrate it, I feel like. But, yeah. The Melbourne Demons, for me and for you. It's not all a bad song. Like, I kind of like their song. It's probably probably not as good as Freo's, but it will be just behind Freo. It will be before Hawthorn though. Like, it's it's kind of like Carlton's, but in a way more engaging, I feel like. But yeah. Now, I think people get a laugh out of North. Even North supporters join in I watched Charming, and he couldn't laugh. If you don't know who he is, go check him out. If you are subscribed to me, go check him out. Good friends with Cardi, great AFL community. But he's getting engaged with AFL now, Charming. But speaking of Charming, he just got the laugh out of the Kangaroos, and I don't want to be that guy that's just like doesn't put them in F. But seriously, I think now it's getting a bit old, and I think it's getting a bit. We're gonna put it behind the Giants. It's just not really my style, but like it, it's still good to get some of that stuff in there. Now the Power, they're one of the songs that I actually love. Now, if we just talk about the Power for a second, I'm not putting them in C, but they have a really good song like the do-do-do, and it's meant to be a person holding a light bulb, breaking out of jail. And the fact that it says more than the sport and that, it's just really engaging, and I love it. I do love it. I'm going to put it in A behind Lions. We got we got the power to win. It's got so many rhyming words, just like Geelong's, and I think it's up there with Brisbane and Gold Coast. But yeah, I'm not going to put it in the S category. Now Richmond, this is the one I used to sing always at Little Oz Kick. I don't know why like most teams in Western Australia, the Little Oz Kick go off the Richmond song, but like I don't really know why that is, but except we were yellow and gold instead of yellow and black. But I do like theirs. I'm used to it, even though I'm not really in Victoria or anything. I don't really live in Richmond. I live in Western Australia. But yeah, where should I put theirs? It's a good song. I feel like it's not as bad as Adelaide's though. Like, I'm used to it, but like some people do overrate it, I feel like. I could just be saying that. But yeah, I do like the Tigers song. Now the Saints, I hear this one a lot. I am a Saints fan. I'm not going to be biased, but their song is quite good, Oh, when the Saints come. It's kind of like Freo, because Freo, in a way, they have lots of repeating words. That's the only bad thing about this one. And it's exactly like Freo's with the rock, but ours isn't rock. It has like a drum beat. That's why I love it, but I am going to put it at the end of... I've got to jump it up. I'm going to put it at the end of B. Like, I'm not going to be biased, but I feel like it doesn't repeat just as much as Freo, but it's kind of like Freo's theme song. But yeah. Love the Saints, But I'm not going to be biased. I'm going to put them at the end of B, but it is a pretty good song. Sydney, cheer on the red and white, day and by night. I kind of like theirs, but I'm going to jump it up here. I feel like that's where Sydney goes for their song. Now West Coast. Their new one, when it says we're but at the start there's just something about it that doesn't make any sense. Like, I don't know why they decided to change it to this. Like, I actually don't hear this as much as the Freo Dockers. Like, some of West Coast fans could probably agree. It's just not really the go-to for the Eagles. Like, winning a premiership in 2018, I don't know what made them decide to change that. Whenever they changed it, I forgot. But yeah, it's just not really fitting or anything. Now the Bulldogs, don't mind them. Kind of that old style club. Out of the old clubs, probably Geelong has more of the potential, and the Saints that aren't really making their club look very old. But, you know, it's probably better than Carlton's, but probably better than Essendon's. Yeah, I don't mind the old Bulldog song, you know. But, yeah, well, I guess that is my AFL theme songs club. I didn't get around to putting any in E. Should we put the North Melbourne Kangaroos in E? I think maybe, yes, let's put them in E. Anyways, that's the video for today. Hope you guys enjoy. Please do smash that like and subscribe button. Let me know what sort of content you want to see next, and I'll see you guys in the next one.